Hello. Today, we would like to introduce the Blue Ocean strategy, one of the best business strategies in actual hyper-competitive environment. The Blue Ocean strategy was developed by Kim and Mauborgne in 2005, on the basis of analyzing 150 business strategies in 30 different industrial sectors during over 100 years. Kim and Mauborgne propose that firms succeed not because of fighting with their rivals, but because they have created blue oceans in the market space. This method makes a leap in value for firms, customers, and employees by creating new needs with almost no competition in these markets. Blue and red ocean metaphors are intended to describe the entire market system. Imagine the market space is divided into two parts, one is red ocean and the other is blue ocean. Therein, the red ocean represents all existing industries or known market space. In the red ocean, all boundaries are defined and accepted, and rules of competition have been established. Firms in this environment must make effort to outperform their rivals for gaining market shares in different ways. As the market gets larger in quantity, the potential for profits and product development tend to decrease face to competition. Products and services will quickly become popular goods or niche markets, fierce competition will increase to the destructive level in the market, so, these industries are called the red oceans. In contrast, the blue ocean includes industries that do not yet exist. They are market spaces that are not known and not yet destroyed by competition. In blue oceans, market demand is created by the firm rather than one. There are many opportunities and potentials for rapid growth with high profit rates. In the blue ocean, the competition is minimum or do not exist, because the competitive rules are not established. The blue ocean is a metaphor describing the immense potential of unexploited market spaces. Some blue oceans are created outside the existing industry boundaries, but most are created from the red oceans by expanding the current industry boundaries. Firms look for blue oceans for some key reasons. Firstly, the continuous and strong development of technology allows them to produce higher quality products and services with diverse models and categories. Secondly, firms do not want to come into red oceans, that are considered as the battlefield of life and death while the profitability and growth are low. Thirdly, blue oceans attract firms both in profits and high growth by motivating firms to target them. The key factor that allows firms to create blue oceans is the concept of value innovation. Value innovation is the result of an effort to pursue a differentiation strategy and low-cost strategy, thereby creating value for customers, firms themselves, and employees due to the profits gained from the new market space. The purpose of value innovation is not competition but for making competition no longer by changing the strategic environment. And it should be emphasized that, in the blue ocean strategy, value innovation includes both value improvement and innovation. By focusing only on value, that is the correlation of low price and quality, firms can make profit in short term, but they cannot achieve a sustainable competition in long term. On the other hand, if innovation does not come with value, it will not be enough to convince customers to buy and consume products and services of the firms. Value innovation is established only when firms successfully combine innovation and usefulness, price, and cost. Otherwise, technology is merely a technology of beauty. More specifically, creating a blue ocean means reducing costs for firms while increasing customer value, thereby achieving the goal of improving value for both firms and their customers. Product market value is a combination of price and customer utility. Similarly, firm value is a combination of selling price and cost structure. Therefore, the value innovation is achieved only when all three factors of utility, price, and cost are properly combined. These are the factors that make up a sustainable blue ocean strategy. Red ocean strategy is based on competition and standardized and immutable conditions. Firms in red oceans compete each other on the basis of fitness with these conditions and the common rule of the best strategy. Strategic orientations can be either differentiation or low cost. This is a structuralism view or environmental determinism. In contrast, the value innovation relies on the belief that market boundaries and structures are not standardized, and they can be created by the actions and beliefs of the competitors. The strategic goal is to create new standards for best strategy. This view is called the deconstructionist's view. To build a blue ocean strategy, firms should base on 3 tools developed. The first one is strategic canvas, that is the most basic analytical tool for developing the blue ocean strategy. This is an image that includes value line of a firm and that of its competitors. Value here is understood as interests and expectations of customers. The value line is represented in a figure of 2 axes, the horizontal one assesses the industry competitiveness, and the vertical one assesses the high or low level of value that firms bring to their customers. The strategic canvas explains what its competitors of the firm are as well as what competition factors firm should be focused on. If its value line is different from that of the competitors, the firm has succeeded in creating a blue ocean in the market. In contrast, if the firm's value line is similar to the one of competitors, it means that the firm is in the red ocean, so it is necessary to curve the value line to create a new blue ocean. The second tool for developing a blue ocean strategy is the 4 forces frame. After positioning the business situation through a strategic canvas, the next step of firm managers is to redraw the value line of the firm for achieving both the low cost and differentiation goals. To do this, we must cut down the factors that are not important by increasing the ones that bring higher value to customers. This is the core of the blue ocean strategy. During the implementation process, firm needs to answer 4 big questions, called the 4 forces frame. Firstly, which of factors that the industry takes for granted should be eliminated? Secondly, which factors should be reduced well below the industry's standard? Answering the first 2 questions allow firms to find a more effective way to cut down its costs than that of the competitors. The third question is which factors should be raised well above the industry's standard? And finally, which factors should be created that the industry has never offered? These questions allow firms to identify which factors strengthen customers' benefit. Excess resources, resulting from the first 2 questions, will be used to invest in other factors that firm deems more necessary in the remaining 2 questions for greater performance and greater benefits to customers. The third tool for developing a blue ocean strategy is the Elimination Reduction Improvement Creation Net, that is an analytical tool that complements the 4 forces frame. After answering 4 questions in the frame, firms fill the answers in the net model. Filling in the net model allows firms to see what they should do for creating a blue ocean strategy. Firms need to consider the equal importance of actions. This model also warns firms not to just focus on growth and branding, because these factors easily increase the cost structure and often makes the function of products and services redundant in comparison to those of customer requirements. Instead, firms should pay attention to the factors of elimination and reduction. To formulate and execute blue ocean strategy, strategic managers need to follow 6 principles associated with different types of risks. The first 4 basic and relatively independent principles allow firms to successfully formulate a blue ocean strategy, including: the first principle of blue ocean strategy is to destroy old market boundaries and redraw new ones of the blue ocean. To reconstruct market boundaries by minimizing risks in the search process, firms can apply one or several or all of the following 6 paths: of looking across alternative industries, looking across strategic groups within industries, looking across the chain of buyers, looking across complementary product and service offerings, looking across functional or emotional appeal to buyers, and looking across time. After understanding the basic way to break the boundaries of red ocean, firms need to research the market carefully to make a specific action plan. The second principle requires firms to use an analysis tool, strategic canvas. By sticking to the strategic canvas, firms can take consistent action for the set goals and avoid confusion. The third principle is reach beyond existing demand. There are 2 common ways to implement a competitive strategy that the firms immersed in the red ocean using. Firstly, they should compete by capturing customer preferences in smaller market segments. Secondly, instead of focusing on customers, firms should pay attention to those who have not purchased. Instead of focusing on the differences between customers, firms need to explore the similarities in customer value assessments. That allows them to go beyond current needs to reach new customers, who are actually non-customers, and who can offer firms the opportunity to open a new blue ocean. According to the fourth principle, firms need to get the strategic sequence right. The right strategic sequence ensures that both firms and customers benefit when the blue ocean strategy is formulated. In which, products allow high satisfaction to customers, and customers can buy products at appropriate prices and firms are profitable. The right strategic sequence consists of 4 steps. First, determining exceptional buyer utility in business idea. Second, determining a price easily accessible to the mass of buyers. Third, determining costs to profit at strategic price. 4. Determining the adoption hurdles in actualizing business idea. Once the blue ocean strategy has been formulated, firms should quickly follow the next 2 principles of executing blue ocean strategy. Continuously as the 5th principle, firms need to overcome key organizational hurdles that firms face when executing the blue ocean strategy, which are often cognitive factors, limited resources, motivation, and politics. The last principle of building a 3E management process includes engagement, explanation, and clarity of expectation, which allows firms for effectively managing the blue ocean strategy. This management process must be applied to all employees from senior to lowest level. The 3E management process has positive impact on the psychology and behaviors of employees. They will feel their opinions are valued, thereby will complete work beyond the requirements of obligations by gradually taking initiative in creativity at work. In conclusion, blue ocean strategy is the one that all firms desire to establish for ensuring their existence and sustainable development. However, to pursue and succeed as such strategy, it depends entirely on the competence and qualifications of strategic managers and resources of the firm. We terminate here the video. Sincerely thanks for your attention. For practical examples, please see our next videos.